when you have a fight going on, a normal or very common stop is where you have two opponents coming in and clashing up top. You need to know how to control your opponent here, so that's why we want to get down the high clinch control. I'm going to bring Mr. Earl in, and from here, if we like crash on in and boom, common stop, bicep, shoulders, where I'm here. So what we need to do is, I'm going to have one hand that's going to be an overhook here. I'm going to switch a little bit. This hand's my underhook, and I use a shark bite here coming underneath him and his tricep and elbow area to control this arm and keep it in tight. I'm going to try and make sure my gap is closed as much as possible so I prevent, as best I can, knees coming up from underneath. So when I'm in this position, I'm going to take my underhook and slide it inside my arm, switch on over and come over to the other side. I'm going to keep my head low on his shoulder and come across his face. If you see this in fights happening in, say, the UFC or so on, you're going to see heads grinding against one another typically. So Mr. Earl does the exact same thing, going the other direction. We switch over and we control one another. And that's the high clinch control.